It's the real estate show. We've come to sell, dealer. Am I still on? Casa Linda all day. And we're finally really live. Welcome. Buckle up. And welcome aboard. Breathless. The open's my favorite part of the show. When I used to do the radio show, you'd have a producer in the booth, and he'd be running commercials, and it was the producer's show. I just sat in a big chair and did the lip things. If all goes well, this will be an episode where we run through 8 currently unlisted Casa Linda properties that are currently for sale. And this is the first one. And I think I'm going to have the details over here. The videos will be ready later today, maybe tomorrow. May I see what guy's working on it. And this is property 8. We're going to count backwards in the order in which I viewed these. 2 bedroom, 2 bath, 136 meters. So I think you multiply that by roughly 11 to get square feet. The list price is $369. These are detached villas in Casa Linda. The 2 bedroom runs $328 a month. Correct, $328. So $369 is the price. 2 full baths, 2 half baths, and 136 square meters. So what's that, 1,400 square feet, roughly? There's really, like, if you don't know what Casa Linda entails and what features they have there, you can pick another video of mine to get all that. You can see it in the description. You can look at videos of me talking to the sales manager, Stephen Bocut. Or you can look at other properties that I've listed in the past that are currently unavailable, but it's out there. You know, for those of you, if you know, you know. Okay, we're not taking an opportunity to go through all the features of Casa Linda today. Just 8 brand new listings and their prices. So this is numero uno. Being video number 8 is how I'll describe it now until it's further described. And it might actually take me a couple days to get floor plans, the correct model names of these villas, because they got lots of different styled villas. Here's 7, and how am I going to do this again? I have this one. Okay, perfect. So, and over here, we'll click play here, Villa 7 here. I get the description which says 2 + 2, 110 meters, 309. Okay, again, 329 a month, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, 328, This is a Capri. I like the Capri style. It's the lower end model as far as, inexpensive. Like, it's one of the cheaper floor plans, and it's not one of the bigger floor plans, although I've seen larger Capris, but I like the floor plan of the Capri. I don't know why. I feel at home, as soon as I walk in, it's pretty functional. It depends what layout you've got, where you put the kitchen and whatnot, but now I'm also talking about the Capri with the vaulted ceiling. It doesn't actually look like a Capri from the front, but this is what I'm talking about here. Without that, and that is a smaller living room that I'm used to. But there are different versions of the floor plan. That's what they call the Capri. I think this is Capri. I think all my video descriptions are good, but that's one of my favorite floor plans. Are $328 a month and $309. These are all resale. You know how you can buy. You can buy through me directly from the sales center, and we can manage everything all the way along. It's Casa Linda takes care of everything as far as that goes. But if it comes through me, they actually pay me. And I'm generous enough to share, especially if you're sending business or you've dealt with me before, or you call and you say, hey, I want to use you. Mind tossing me a G note on the back end? No, I don't mind. A G note. A G note's when I'm making 5. If I'm making 40, I've never had one of those checks before. Not here, not anywhere. Green eggs and ham. So yeah, this one, if I got all my information correct, this one's $309. And we'll refer to it as Villa number 7 until further described otherwise. And what do we got here? 6. This is a horrible show. I'm sorry for this. But you get the information that you need. And I like doing live shows. These recorded shows are crap. I hate them. I mean, no, that's better for SEO and stuff like that. And that's, I just did a live broadcast with the same titles that I've got up here. I didn't change the titles because it's just too much, oh my gosh. If you knew how much work it was every time I broadcast to change all those titles, you'd understand. Okay, what do we got here? This is 6. This is 6. Says. Unidad says, until further described. With its expansive outdoor living space, this villa seamlessly blends indoor and outdoor living, creating a truly unique and unforgettable living experience. Perfect for entertaining, relaxation, or simply soaking up the sun. This incredible villa is the epitome of tropical luxury. Sitting on a huge 1,216 square meter lot, that's 13,000 square feet. This villa has been designed to take advantage of tropical views and complete privacy. Although it's located inside Casa Linda, with all its great amenities, you'll feel like you're in a private acreage. It features a large pool, surrounded by an expansive outdoor terrace area with small outdoor kitchen, perfect for barbecues, nighttime stargazing, entertaining friends, or just enjoying an afternoon with a good book while you watch the palm trees and listen to the birds. Dude, my writing, this is not my writing. I was gonna try and, what do you call it? Stolen honor. Inside, the villa boasts a thoughtful floor plan with a great room featuring vaulted ceilings, comfortable furnishings, and sliding glass doors that seamlessly connect to the outdoor terrace. The 3 main bedrooms each have full ensuite bathrooms, while the master bedroom also enjoys patio doors to the pool and spacious walk-in closet. My goodness, this is well written, well done. $489 is the price. $362 is the HOA. Man, is that warm in here. I gotta do these shows faster. Stop reading all the contents. Just give the price and the size and the phone number for them to contact you, Jimmy. Hello. Villa number 5. I got that song in my head. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who is that? Shaggy or somebody? Villa number 5 is a beautiful, well-maintained villa. Perfect for a couple. Investment rental property, or anyone who just wants a winter home and is tired of going to Florida, or sold their house, is trying to sell their house in Florida, or who is boycotting Florida and the whole United States of America because tariffs. $259 this one is, and $328 a month. Again, if I was prepared properly and these videos were ready to be released. This one is a sitting duck. I like this property. It's ugly. I wouldn't want to live there. That's exactly why I'd want to buy it, because it's out of the norm. It's older. It's raised up. Yeah, there's not a lot of Casa Linda properties that have stairs going into them anymore, but it's in an older part of the park, and it's a sitting duck. It's listed at $259, but I mean, try your offer. Cash talks. You know what else walks. So, and every situation is different. So if you see something, you're like, oh, okay, well, I'm not going to live there anyways, but it'd be good for, to put in the rental pool or Airbnb or something like that. It's something that you might be able to pick up for a decent price because it's not cookie cutter. It's not new. It's not the same old Casa Linda property. It's got more of a cottage feel to it, weirdly. Some of them do have that feel, but the stairs going up are definitely different and not normal in the new units. You don't have any stairs. But you certainly don't have to worry about the heavy rains when you're elevated like this. Most of the part, anywhere they had flooding problems has been fixed in the park. And that was kind of as they built new subdivisions, you had little portions of the subdivision that were problematic with really, really heavy rains, and they've alleviated most of those areas. I don't think that's a problem anymore. So, so this is, like I said, I don't mean it's ugly. It's just, it's older and it's different, but I don't want to live there. What an idiot. How do you sell houses talking about your listings like that? What a loser. Okay, what else we got here? Let's go on to 4. This one is $345 a month, and $330 is the asking price. Oh, this is the one that, it actually, again, older. You got stairs going up, but this is... I smell the summer cottage in Canandaigua. Where do we used to go? Gananoque? No, that's up north. Canandaigua. Finger Lakes. Rochester. Canandaigua. Yeah, Canandaigua. Just outside of Canandaigua, we had a summer cottage that we went to. The months they had New Shore Haven or something? Should be around, remember that. But not only did the screen door slam behind me remind me of the cottage, but it smelled like it. It reminded me of being a kid at the cottage, which is cool. So you do have a few stairs coming up into the front, and that's a consideration for people that are, getting on in age. For others, not. But then you walk out to the pool. Oh, and this one's got a studio down below, doesn't it? Pretty villa and tranquil part of the Casa Linda Park. It's an elevated villa with lovely tropical views and lots of space. Huge swimming pool, kitchen large. Tentacles. This is $469.8. Further negotiable based on the furnishings. What does this one not have an apartment downstairs? How come I didn't list that? Yeah, here it is. So it's got a little in-law downstairs. It's got a well-designed pool, too. An efficient use of space with a private studio downstairs. Yeah. Cool. $469 and $345 a month. Yeah, there's no mention of the, I'm going to have to add that to the description of this one, but $469 with an in-law. And like I said, they've all got pools. You know, there's going to be a certain amount of maintenance that for these older properties. I don't know why they just don't spend the money to completely rehab them before they put them on the market, but whatever. They are what they are. That some of them are in. That is the kitchen. And I'm telling you, the kitchen makes me feel like I'm at the cottage. It's got a nice cottagey, it's got the smell. Weird. How did they replicate the cottage smell in this house? I want to buy it. I want to put it everywhere. Because the other properties I went through were not so cottagey smelling, if you know what I'm saying. I mean, OPD is not my specialty. I'm not a big fan of OPD. And for those that know me, OPD is other people's dirt. And when other people's dirt smells, and I've been going through houses for 30 years, so I've been smelling a lot of people's, a lot of OPD over here. And this one was not packing the OPD over here. This one is Casa Linda number 3, for lack of a better term. I will get you the floor plans, the names and model numbers, model names. But I have the square footage for you here. This one's $369. Again, it's $328 a month. You know why it's $328 a month? Because the fees are based on 2 bedrooms, and 2 bedrooms are $328. Okay, 2 bedroom, 2 bath. A really well decorated home with lots of charm. 2 bedroom, 2 bath villa is sure to please, with 2 separated bedrooms for total privacy. Large great room with a beachy feel. Yeah, the beachy feel behind the television came down. It fell down. It was too humid to hold that, whatever that wallpaper was on me. So before we filmed, it was hanging off the wall. We just took it down. So for those with a critical eye, you'll notice that the living room feature wall was not well installed, and it came down. So we're going to replace it or something. This home is like new and has never been lived in, ever occupied by anyone. But it's a few years old, and it's nice ring, nice camera job. This is why I back into bathrooms, because I don't want you to see my big lug ass walking in and get caught in the mirror with me holding my camera. I go to great lengths to keep myself out of the shot. It's not about me. And, here it's kind of about me, but even here, I don't go full screen very often. Often? No. Villa number 2, for lack of a better term, and that means I'm 2 away from getting out of here. Again, 2 bedroom, 309, corner lot, small yard. $110 meters, 309, 328 a month. Another Capri. See, I like the Capri. It's small, but it doesn't feel small. And look at that kitchen's vicious. I like the fact that the kitchen, the living room, and the pool are all kind of like in line. Bedrooms off the sides. I don't know. I'm a big fan. I'm a big Fannon. So 309. Well, when you look, compare to what you can buy them new at now, you're in a more established part of the park. You've got some upgrades. It's fully furnished. I mean, I can give you the comparisons on buying new right now, and the timeline that it's going to take to deliver. You can't just go in and buy a brand new one. It's got to be built. There's a time for that. And they're not unreasonable timelines. But if you want something that's already established in a good location of the park, that's, you know, where the roads are completed, you know, the newest, what do you call it, phase, subdivision or phase of Casa Linda is just now going to have the last of the gravel streets paved because there's just been so much construction, right? So as they complete, they finish the roads and whatnot. So that is just taking place over the next weeks. And then that phase is done. Like, there's no more dusty roads in any part of that phase. This phase has been done for years. So you see the bushes are full grown. You know, the grass has taken hold. You've got a lot of advantages of buying resale and in a, you know, everything's settled. You know, there's, I can give you the dates on it and whatnot, but this one is 309 at 328 a month. Oh, and I think this is the last listing, and it's kind of warm, man. And that's all I got to complain about. It's so hot. That's pretty good. This very cute starter villa has everything you could need for a full-time residence, vacation home, or rental property. Completely furnished and really well decorated. It's perfect to move in and have nothing to do but enjoy. Nothing else to do but enjoy. What is this? Is this another Capri? Could be. It could be a Capri. Let me see. Doesn't say here. It looks like it. I don't know them well enough to tell the difference between a Sunseeker and a Capri, but this looks like a Capri. Another one that I like with the lifted roof. And see, in an established part of the park, you have the green fence. It's fully matured. You don't have to wait for it to come in. I'm not saying don't buy new in Casa Linda. If you want to buy new, we'll get you on the track. But these are only resales. I've done shows with Casa Linda. I just did one a month ago with Stephen Bocott, explaining all the details and ins and outs and the offerings and what they go for and what you could expect to pay and return and all that kind of stuff. So I've done those shows. This is a little different. This is one show about nothing but resales. And there's pros and cons to both. You know, when you're building your own product new, you're going to have a say in a certain amount of picking tiles. There are some modifications you can make. When you buy someone else's home, that's what you're buying, someone else's home. So if you want to make it yours, then sometimes you have to make some changes. This one, how much is this one? Not a good listing, though. So in the next coming days, these videos will be... Did I talk about a price on this? Because I'm not seeing one here. I'm not smart today. Wow. Shocking. All right, so I missed the price on one, I guess. How much you say? Yeah, I guess my SEO guy's going to wonder, price? Huh. I didn't put it in here. So I got to get back to you on the pricing for Casa Linda 1. I don't know how to do it without showing you my back end. And no one wants to see my back end, especially in this heat. All right, peace, love, hug your neighbor. I'm out.